Hey Rotorheads, welcome back to the channel. AdlerTag here, and today we're diving rotor first into the top 5 low-level mods that you can add to DCS to crank up your immersion and tactical edge and bring it to the next level. Whether you're hugging a tree line in a Hind, sneaking through the canyons in a Little Bird, or bringing the pain in an Apache, these are the mods, in my opinion, that are must-haves for any serious low-level pilot. Before we jump in, here's the criteria that I used for deciding on this top 5 list. Number 1 was immersion. Does it feel real? Does it put you in the pilot seat? Does it make you feel like you're part of something bigger? Second was functionality. Does it add practical tools or enhance gameplay at low altitudes? Number 3 was performance. Does it run smooth without killing your FPS? That's a big one. Compatibility. Will it play nice with the major modules and maps? And finally, community reputation. Is it trusted? Is it updated? Is it used by serious Rotorheads? Okay, so those are the criteria that we used for my top 5 low-level mods list. So, all right, guys, skids up and let's hit the list. At number 5 is Mason 92's Humans version 1.0. It's a must-have if you're serious about immersive helicopter operations. This pack adds a variety of personnel that are animated, as well as lights that can be placed wherever you need them. Whether you're setting up a FARP, guarding an LZ, or building a special ops mission, this mod lets you populate the battlefield with human life. And it also allows you to, like I said, set up custom lights for whatever your needs are. It's especially useful for those tight, low-level insertions where visual realism really matters. Now, as far as the criteria that we used, it checks all the check marks. It's got the immersion factor. It's got functionality. It's relatively easy to use. Performance has absolutely no hit to your FPS that I can see. It's compatible with all the modules and all the maps. And as far as community reputation goes, well, Mason 92's assets pack that these were originally part of was actually incorporated into the official DCS system by Eagle Dynamics. So I'd say his reputation's pretty solid. But yes, definitely, if you get a chance, or if you haven't already, check out Mason 92's Humans version 1.0 mod. I'll include all the links to all the mods in the description below. Definitely worth it. It's really cool and adds another layer to those immersive airfields and FARPs and LZs and all that stuff. Coming in at number 4 is Eightball's UH-1H attachments mod. This is a airframe specific mod, but it takes your Huey to the next level with customizable attachments like stretcher litters, cargo boxes, rescue gear, antennas, and even external gun mounts, as well as infantry. It gives you the ability to tailor the Huey for medevac, recon, or CSAR missions. This is the mod that includes the Vietnam infantry, but also includes modern infantry as well. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that I recently had this mod alone prompted a separate video because I had so many people asking, how did you get the troops into your Huey like that? And this is the answer, this mod right here. It's a purely visual mod, but the added detail makes every low-level sortie feel way more immersive. It also integrates beautifully with the mission building, especially if you want to create believable tactical airlift and search and rescue scenarios. Again, this one checks all the check marks of the criteria as far as immersion, as far as functionality goes, performance, no performance hit. It's compatible with the Huey, and like I said, as far as community reputation, Eightball has a great reputation in the community. So again, I would highly recommend this one, especially if you fly the Huey or are considering flying the Huey. It's a great mod to have, and you can't go wrong. So let's move on to number 3. Okay, making his second appearance in our list of mods, coming in at number 3 is a 4-way tie, but they're all by Eightball. Okay, and because each of these is that little touch of seasoning that adds flavor to your DCS missions, they don't just look great, but they help create immersive low-level mission zones packed with life, clutter, and realism. So the 4 asset packs mods that that are tied for number 3 here are Eightball's Civilian Asset Pack Vehicles, okay, which adds cars, vans, emergency vehicles, and more to the urban and rural roads and off-roads, as well as emergency vehicles that have working lights. There's also Eightball's Civilian Asset Pack Naval, which allows you to populate harbors, coastlines, and seas with cargo ships, sailboats, and civilian fishing vessels. There's even an island that he has here, and sinking ships. It's great for maritime recon and coastal insertions, as well as rescue operations at sea. Okay, the third one here is Eightball's Railway Asset Pack, which features trains and flatbed cars with tanks and BTRs, and it's perfect for escort or interdiction missions through valleys or industrial zones. I really like this one. It's like a permanent staple of my own Nevada map that I use. And then finally is Eightball's Vietnam Asset Pack, which gives you jungle outposts, tents, villages, vintage vehicles, barges, bunkers, and machine gun nests, even VC troops and atmospheric objects. It's perfect for an era-authentic Vietnam missions, and it has that immersive jungle feel. It literally, you can't do Vietnam type missions without the Vietnam Assets Pack. There's just no getting around it. As far as that goes, so those are the 4 that tie for number 3. I would highly recommend you get each and every one of them. They are like mission maker gold. They don't just add scenery, they add life to your world for your low-level helicopter ops. So I would highly recommend each and every one of them. I use each and every one of them. And I should preface by saying every mod that I'm recommending here is a mod that I use currently. It's currently installed in my DCS. So, yeah, like I said, you can't go wrong with Eightball and his stuff. And so that's why we had a 4-way tie, because each one of these I've used a lot. I used them to just add that little touch, that little immersive touch to the world when I'm putting together a mission. So highly recommend Eightball's Asset Packs, Civilian Vehicles, Civilian Naval, the Railway Asset Pack, and of course the Vietnam Asset Pack. And the links will all be down in the description below. Coming in at number 2 is one of my favorite mods. It's the UH-60L Armed Blackhawk mod by, okay, and bear with me here, Kinku Yusto. Okay, I'm just going to say Kinku, and I apologize if I butchered your name there. But Kinku and crew, the UH-60L Black Hawk mod, it's legendary in the DCS community. And it's built from real data. It's one of the most capable utility helos in DCS. It's perfect for sling loads, insertions, and tactical transport. The mod team is, if somebody has information, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the mod team is currently in the process of updating it to include AI door gunners, I believe, but I could be wrong. But yeah, this is one of my favorite mods. My group, the Art of War North American 33rd Battalion, we have this as part of our transport platoon, the UH-60L Blackhawk. Everybody loves it. I don't know anybody who has anything negative to say about it. I mean, it's a goddamn Blackhawk, you know. We get to fly a Blackhawk in DCS, so that is awesome. Love it. The realism's great. My group's been using it for multiple versions now, and it just keeps getting better and better. So that is our number 2 must-have mod, is the UH-60L Blackhawk from Kinku and crew. And I'm, again, including the links in the description below, so I would advise to go check that out. Like I said, there's also the armed sub-mod of that, which allows you to arm it up. You can put Hellfires, you can put rockets, you could have miniguns on it, which is totally awesome. Armed transport is a whole other world. Anyway, love that mod. So yeah, that's number 2, is the UH-60L Blackhawk. Before we get to number 1, I just want to give an honorable mention to a mod, and that is to Tanuki's MH60R Seahawk mod. I love it. It's a great mod. My unit has used it quite often. It's got full functionality. You can deploy sonar buoys. You can drop torpedoes. You can, deploy buoys on the rope. You can also deploy rescue divers. It has a winch so that you can pull up the rescue divers or the downed pilots or what have you. It's a great mod. I love the fact that it does the naval folding of the tail, folding of the rotor blades aspect of it. And the only reason why that wasn't on this list was, one, because I had to keep the list. I wanted to keep it to like 5 to keep things within a reasonable time frame. But two, it's more of the specialized version compared to the UH-60L Blackhawk, which is the more general purpose version of the Blackhawk. The MH-60R is the more specialized naval version, and that's the only reason why it didn't make the list, was because it's more of a niche sort of bird, or mod, I should say. And so, but I love it. I've created liveries for it. I think it's a great mod. I continue to use it. So, yeah, but I just wanted to give that an honorable mention before we get to number 1. And here we are. Taking the number 1 spot is, if you haven't figured it out already, the OH-6A by Tobeson and 8Ball. This agile, fast, ultra-low flying bird is ideal for urban insertions, recon, and stealthy support missions. It's a true Rotorhead favorite, and I agree with that 100%. It is my current favorite mod, to be honest with you. It's very fleshed out in its current state, and I personally I would say it's on par with some paid modules. Like, I would dare say that it's functionality wise, it's on par with some of the Flaming Cliffs stuff. I said it. Come at me, bro. But yeah, I think it's great. I love this mod. Again, in my unit, we have a flight in our scout recon platoon that uses this exclusively. So it's great. We all love it. We all downloaded it. We all have it. I like the fact that you can arm it. You could also use it non-armed. You have spec op guys that you can have in there. You have cargo you can have in there. It's great for Vietnam era stuff as well as modern stuff. So it covers the gambit. Again, it's great. People have had a hard time with it because it tends to be not like the bigger rotary birds. It tends to be a little bit more twitchy, a little bit more forces you to pay attention, but that's a good thing. So yeah, love this mod, and that's why it took the number 1 spot, at least with me. It took the number 1 spot. So yeah, Tobeson and 8Ball, the OH-6A, and I would also recommend, if you're gonna download this mod, get the OH-6A Batumi Playground. It's a little mission that was put together, gives you a bunch of like tests, and there's a timed racetrack and all sorts of stuff that you can do with it. And this also comes with the Vietnam asset pack. They sort of throw it in there. So there you go. So that's the number 1 out of my top 5 low-level mods, the OH-6A by Tobeson and 8Ball. All right, well, there you have it. That's my top 5 mods for all you Rotorheads flying low and fast in the DCS world. Whether you're building missions, training hard, or just flying for fun, these mods add depth, immersion, and performance where it counts. So there you go. That's my top 5 low-level Rotorhead mods. If you got a favorite that you think I missed, drop it in the comments section below. I always read them. And if you found this useful, hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notifications button for more DCS content coming from me, more deep dives, more mission breakdowns. I'm going to do a high-level fixed-wing mods video as well. But this was just the low level for the rotary guys, because again, I'm primarily a rotary guy, but I am going to be doing another top 5, but these would be the fixed wings, you know. So we'll get to that one in a future date. But yeah, so if there's anything you think I missed and you want me to take a look at, add it in the comments below. Remember to hit subscribe, like, and the notifications bell. And that'll do it for this one. I hope you enjoy. Go check out all these mods. The links are in the description. You won't be disappointed. That's all I have to say. You probably have them already, but you won't be disappointed. And that's it for now. Remember, wheels up, stay safe, and I will see you on the deck. Adler tag out.